There's nothing ordinary here.
Dick Mills, he knows farming. He owns 7M Family Farms in Blairsville, and he's descended from a long line of farmers. And he still does it the old-fashioned, healthy way. That's the non-GMO fruits and vegetables way. He invites you to come out and take a tour and see their naturally grown open-field farming, greenhouse, and hydroponic operation. You can purchase produce in the farm store or make a reservation for a delicious dinner at the cafe at 7M. You'll fall in love with 7M Family Farms. See their website, the number 7mfamilyfarms.com.
The Morning Dish.
He's the hardest working man in show business. His band's music takes you into the midnight hours. And when you wake up, his voice is back on your radio alarm clock. How on earth did this happen?
Well, Jeff saw me taking out the trash at the radio station.
And he won another award.
But this one is better.
I'm your boogeyman. That's what I am.
It's the Morning Dish with the 2019 Radio Personality of the Year winner, Stephen Phillips.
You paying attention to this, Packy?
And as long as Pat Malone is already out of bed.
Then I might as well ride herd around here.
Well, giddy up.
And Packy Smith is still special too.
You guys know these demo tapes don't just edit themselves together, right?
Well, all right.
3 cheers for Stephen Phillips.
Y'all need to help Stephen Phillips out over there. Out the door and off the radio.
Here's Stephen Phillips.
All righty, folks, we're coming in on this Wednesday morning. Hope everybody's doing good. Y'all listened to the young lady earlier, Miss Megan. We got her old man on here with us this morning, Tommy Townsend. How are you, brother?
I'm good. How you doing?
I'm listening to that voice. Listen, all them women out there are swooning right now.
Yeah.
Swooning. Pat, you with us?
I'm with you here, Stephen. And wouldn't it be nice to have all the energy that Megan's got?
Oh, man, don't you remember back in the day when you got up and you was ready to go?
Yeah.
Yeah. She's got a lot going on, though. She's keeping up with all that in Blairsville and keeping up with the Moonshine Distillery.
I know it. She's
and
got
I
it
can
going
vouch,
on.
because she was giving him his marching orders this morning. Now, when you leave here, you need to do this and you need to do that.
Good stuff.
Man, I'm excited. I am excited. I talked to Harry Vaughn this morning, and his voice is changing. Do you think he's finally hit puberty?
I'm not touching that one, Stephen.
I think he's there, man. I think he finally reached puberty. He sounds like his voice is changing.
He made it.
That's a dead giveaway, ain't it, when
Yeah,
your
it
voice
is.
starts changing?
It is, yeah.
That mask came off and he got deeper.
Golly, man, he's strutting around here like he's going through puberty. I don't know, but anyway, what are you gonna do? Hey, Dave Dudley, today is his birthday. Born in 1928. Y'all might not know him, but he is the one that wrote 6 Days on the Road. Everybody knows that.
Oh, yeah.
That song's been cut
Dave
by
Dudley.
everybody. What
Yeah.
about that? 1928. He passed away on December 22nd, 2003. So anyway. And this is another thing. In 1952, Kitty Wells recorded It Wasn't God Who Made Honky Tonk Angels. Y'all remember that?
Yeah, I got to sing that with her.
No kidding.
Yeah, at
With
the
Kitty
Ryman
Wells?
Auditorium. Yeah. Mm-hmm.
I think we have a new topper.
Yeah.
Yeah, we got to talk. I don't blame him. I'd brag about that too. Man. That's bragging rights.
Yeah, that was a pretty cool deal.
This is something that come up with this, though I didn't realize. She was actually fed up with the music business in her career because of the direction it was going. Mm-hmm. And they talked her into doing this song. And the studio back in 1952 cost her $125 on union scale to record this song. She said, this is it. I'm done. I've had it. And this song was her first #1 Billboard country hit.
Yeah.
For a solo artist, which is pretty cool. So that brought her back. And this is actually an answer to the song from Hank Thompson. Y'all remember The Wild Side of Life?
Wild Side of Life.
And this was the answer to that. So, and both are great songs. But I thought that's pretty cool. She was about fed up with it. So I had all I can take, you know.
You know, Waylon and Jesse merged the two songs.
I didn't know
They
that.
did a duet, yeah, on back, I don't know, sometime in the 70s. Yeah. Yep.
I love that one song. And I think she wrote that song. It'll hit me in a minute, but it's been recorded a bunch. But anyway, and then born on this day is Shane Miner, and he is the guy that wrote the song "Beautiful Mess." What a beautiful mess!
Yeah.
For Diamond Rio. I've worked with Diamond Rio before.
Yep.
I mean, that ain't Kitty Wells, but
it's something, though.
it's something.
Better than a sharp stick, right?
Yeah, them big old boys, too, in that band. I ain't kidding you, man.
The singer, he's tall.
Yeah, he's a big old tall guy. Yeah, he's golly bum. I just said, I'm just kind of short and pudgy,
Yeah.
But
We got both ends of the music spectrum represented today with birthdays. Bing Crosby.
Oh, there you go.
James Brown.
Oh, wow.
Ooh, James Brown. Ow!
Uh-huh.
I don't even think they got him buried yet.
I feel good.
I think he's still somewhere.
I was going to send Packy a note yesterday to bet him that how soon it would take you to talk about whether or not James Brown was buried.
I don't think him or the guy that does the show here on Saturdays. I think he's Casey Kasem.
Casey Kasem.
Yeah, he's still around.
He's still on ice. Yeah, he's still on ice. I don't know. James Brown's pretty cool. I always liked it when he fell down on the floor and they go out there with a coat or a blanket or whatever. Yeah. Then he starts rising back up.
I feel good.
I read he was the worst person to play, like the worst band to play in. He was so strict with the musicians. He would be dancing and he'd do all that stuff and singing, but in his mind he'd keep a mental note of every mistake that every band member made, and he would fine you for it at the end of the show, and he'd take it out of your pay if you messed up.
Good Lord,
that's good.
I'd be in debt. I would be in debt.
Stephen would owe him money.
That's why I like live band. That's why everybody says that we rehearsed a lot back when we was playing. And the reason being because I had to have them cover my mistakes.
Oh yeah.
They always had to be ready for my mistakes. So
that's right.
I don't know. Hey, today is Eric Church's birthday. 1977. Eric Church was born in North Carolina. He's a North Carolina boy. They had 2 or 3 artists that had fallen out with Eric Church. I love his music.
I do too.
And
he's a good dude.
He was, when he first started touring, he was touring with I can't remember what the group was, but he'd keep going over and over, instead of doing his 40 minutes or 20 minutes, whatever he had, he'd keep going over. Well, they got tired of it, so they had a big falling out. But he's got some cool stuff.
I heard an interview with him one time. He was opening for Hank Jr. and Hank was over there in the side of the stage watching the show and come over and said, "Yeah, Eric, how'd you like that?" Said "You did pretty good." He goes, "Yeah, man." He goes, "I wowed the crowd really good." He goes, "Watch this, cuz."
There you go. Yeah.
Well, we got your guest knocking at the door
Oh,
there.
let's jump off right quick. We ain't got nothing to do. We have got Sammy Sadler coming in, and I didn't know. Tommy knows him, and I just hope Tommy don't owe him any money or anything. But anyway, he's in Texas, out in Texas, and he's got a brand new song out. He's got an album out, and he's a heck of a history, man. I mean, he survived Nashville, literally survived Nashville. So, but anyway.
Yeah, he's got a good story.
Let's talk to Grayling Leak Detection and Plumbing. We appreciate them bringing the show today. So if y'all are needing any kind of plumbing help whatsoever, these guys can save you some money. They got that leak detector 5000 GDW. What is that thing?
Just a LD 5000 X series.
LD 5000. There you go. So give them a call, Grayling Leak Detection.
And now with more news for Western North Carolina and North Georgia, I'm Jeff Batten. It's day 4 in the search for a missing autistic man from Blairsville, as there were no new leads heading into Wednesday. Captain Darren Osborne with the Union County Sheriff's Office says Cordell McMillan told his roommates Saturday that he was going to the city, not saying what that city was, and hasn't been heard from since.
We're doing phone records and things like that right now, trying to figure out, because we really don't know where to start looking for him. He just left walking, and after 2 days, you don't know where to look.
Osborne says McMillan has done this before, traveling to Blue Ridge before he eventually returned. McMillan doesn't own a vehicle and has no family. The GBI is now involved, albeit with no real idea where to start looking. Please call the Sheriff's Office or 911 if you have promising information. A photo of McMillan is posted on our Facebook page. And this is one of those cases where it's not a great idea to put your mom's contact information in your phone. Kevin Payne, 42, of Hayesville, allegedly fled his vehicle after being chased by Deputy Stephen Smith of the Clay County Sheriff's Office. Smith lost him in the woods, but Lieutenant Joe Woods says Smith and Detective Nicholas Queen found one helpful thing in his car.
Mr. Payne's cell phone that was actually ringing, had missed calls from his mother.
And then during the investigation, another mama entered the picture.
Completed their investigation that night. They visited the mother and found out minutes prior, I would say a half hour to an hour prior, Mr. Payne had dropped his child off at his mother's house in that general area. They were able to determine that Mr. Payne was in the area that night, as well as the detective that threw the stop sticks had his vehicle positioned where he could actually see the driver.
Payne was eventually located and booked into the Clay County Detention Center last weekend on eluding police, drug charges, and 2 other charges. He has since bonded out. Please download the free WJRB app. For Pat Malone and Harry Bond, I'm Jeff Batten.
Honey, what happened? You're all wet.
I've been trying to find this dang leak.
Why don't we call
No, I got this.
You always turn these things into a DIY. Why did you do that? I'm calling Grayland Leak Detection Service.
Grayland has specialized equipment to pinpoint any leak, inside or underground, and fix it fast at a fraction of the cost of replacing your whole water service. Call Eric now at Grayland at 706-897-9110 or GraylandLeakDetection.com.
Finally, our water bill looks normal again.
For a full range of inpatient and outpatient services to emergency care, radiology, and more, Erlanger Western Carolina Hospital is Erlanger Quality Care, close to home. To learn more, call 828-837-8161.
Options are a beautiful thing. That's why I'm obsessed with my McDonald's order. It's ever-changing, but always me. And right now, it's only $3.49. So I can pair a tasty double cheeseburger, a delicious 6-piece chicken McNuggets, or golden crispy small fries for just $3.49. My order might change depending on my mood, but that feel-good taste of Mickey D's is always the same. Ba-da-ba-ba-ba. Prices and participation may vary. Cannot be combined with any other offer or combo meal. Single item at regular price.
If you've been injured, you don't need to go to Atlanta or Gainesville to find a lawyer. The law office of Daniel Duello specializes in accident cases and is based in Blairsville. I used to defend insurance companies and saw their attempts to pay less through pressure and delays. Now I want to use that experience to help you get treated fairly. Just search for Daniel Duello or call 706-603-3036 and I'll see you in Blairsville. It's 706-603-3036.
Don't miss the Young Harris Water Sports and RVs Boat and RV Show this weekend and spring into deals on all boats and RVs. Check out the latest Grand Design RVs with Grand Design reps on site, along with Godfrey pontoons, Hurricane deck boats, and more. Do not miss out on the sale this weekend. Free food, fun, and prizes. Friday and Saturday at Young Harris Water Sports and RVs Boat and RV Show. 3676 U.S. Highway 76 in Young Harris. Come spring into the season with us. Don't miss it. Let's go!
Well, it finally occurred to you last night you can't get your car to the garage because of the ruts and erosion. Heck, Evel Knievel couldn't get up your driveway. So time to call Mike Whittemore at Georgia Mountain Grading. Fast estimates at 706-994-0543 for Georgia Mountain Grading. Always answering the phone and helping with grading, sloping, drainage, all of it. Big jobs, little jobs, and getting your car to the garage. Fast estimates at 706-994-0543 for Georgia Mountain Grading.
Physical therapy at Erlanger Western Carolina Hospital helps patients return to living and moving pain-free after a physical injury, illness, stroke, or surgery. Now accepting new patients. Call 828-837-7777.
I just heard the screams down at your mailbox, and I know why. Your water bill is 8 times what it was last month. I bet it's a leak. Call Grayland Leak Detection at 706-897-9110. Get the water bill under control when you call Grayland Leak Detection and Plumbing Services.
For the radio. All righty, we're back with you. Hope everybody's doing good, folks. And all the way from Texas, we got to go to SammySadler.com. You can check out this young man that we're talking to, but he's got a brand new single out, and we'll let him tell all about it that's going on with that. But Tommy knows him a little bit, and so, but he agreed to come on anyway. So, Sammy, you there with us?
How you doing this morning?
Man, we're good. We're good. We're good. How about you?
Man, I am doing well. Thank you for having me on with you this morning, Stephen.
Oh, we're glad to have you, man. Now, what part of Texas are you in?
I am in a town called Bonham, Texas, about 45 minutes northeast of Dallas.
Man, that's where all the big music's coming out of now.
Oh,
Everybody's gone to red dirt country. I mean, everybody's gone country and all that. So I love it. Yep, absolutely love it. Now, were you raised in Texas, or where was you raised at?
I was born in Memphis, Tennessee, but been raised in Texas just about all of my life.
Well, where's your hat? You got to...
Man, I'm about going to have to hardly start wearing one. I'm losing all my hair.
Yeah, I know how that is. I used to wear a hat and cowboy boots, but then somebody thought I was a truck driver, so I went to fedora. I said, heck with that. We got Tommy, you going to say good morning?
Well, yeah, Sammy, good morning. It's Tommy Townsend.
Hey, Tommy, how you doing, brother?
I'm good. Good to see you.
Man, it's been a long time since we've seen each other, man. How are you doing?
I've been great. Just making music, making liquor, and all that good stuff. So,
Well, awesome, man. So good to talk to you.
yeah. Stephen told me he was going to be on. I said, I know Sammy.
Yeah.
That's thanks for being nice to Tommy.
Yeah.
Hey, man, Tommy's always been nice to me, man.
Yeah, he's a good guy. There ain't no doubt about it. You've got a heck of a story, though. You know, you actually started your career back years ago, and like I say, in Nashville, and they actually really, I mean, you always hear these musicians say, well, Nashville tried to kill me. You really got out just barely with your life in Nashville, man, and got a book that you talk about it. Can you talk about that just a little bit before we get into the music?
Yeah, Stephen, man, I went to Nashville just like everybody else, I guess, wanted to pursue a country music career. And I got an independent deal when I was 18 years old. And, back in those days, they wouldn't cut albums on you right then. So they'd cut singles on you and kind of see how they did. And, by the time from 18 to 21, I had six nationally charted records and had the old Aaron Neville song, Tell It Like It Is, and that was my sixth and fastest rising single. But on March 9th, 1989, tragedy struck us, and my friend Kevin Hughes, who was a chart manager for Cashbox Magazine, he was shot and murdered, and I was shot and left for dead, and it's known around the world as a murder on Music Row.
Well, that's a heck of a story. I love country music period, and anyway, I kind of Googled all that last night. That's a heck of a story, and that you and a heck of a time to go through something like that, man, the tragedy like that. But now you have got a book, which I am going to get, and I want to hear it. A Hit with a Bullet. I think that's the name of the book. Is that right?
That's correct. Yes, it's called A Hit with a Bullet: The Real Murder on Music Row, and it's out on my website. It's out on Amazon, and now we've got it out on Audible if anybody wants to listen to it.
See, there's what I've got to do. I can't read what.
Yeah, Stephen can't read.
No, I can't read.
Well, I think you'll enjoy it if you get it and listen to it. It's got some different things in it that normal books don't have, and it's got some music, it's got sound effects, so I think it'll, bring your attention to some of it.
Yeah, but that's a heck of a story, man, and that was a big deal back then.
Sammy, I remember the day after that happened, actually. I remember hearing about that. Yeah, I was down there.
That was 89.
Was you on Music Row?
Yeah, that was about the time, Waylon was recording, producing my stuff, him and Jerry Bridges. And, I remember hearing about that like the day after that happened.
Well, Waylon's, Tommy, wasn't Waylon's studio down there past Tavern on the Green there?
Yeah, right there. Well, it's where Warner Brothers is now. That's
RT3. We recorded Tell It Like It Is in Waylon's studio.
Yeah, that's right. I remember that.
Yeah.
Don Carty was the one.
Don Carty, that's right.
Him and Brent and Al. Yeah.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Well, now you're back at hitting it, trying to get the music career going, man. You got a wonderful voice. I love the album that you released, 1989. You did a lot of covers on this. Tell It Like It Is, Church on the Cumberland Road, and done a real good job. I love that. But now you've got a brand new single out, right?
I do. Everything's Gonna Be All Right is the title of my new album that we haven't released yet, but that's going to be the new title, and it's called Everything's Gonna Be All Right. Bill Labonte and Steve Warner wrote this song.
I've heard it. I've actually heard it. Yeah, I'm in the loop like that, Tommy. I got to hear it. They sent it to me.
Good.
Yeah, they sent it to me.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm just throwing that out there.
Steve was a mover and shaker on Music Row. Yeah.
He's on the list.
Yeah, I'm on the list. Yeah.
There you go.
Not the good list, but anyway, we were talking about Kitty Wells a while ago, and Tommy like, I got to sing with Kitty Wells. So let that roll out on the floor, but what are you going to do? But
oh, man.
Y'all go check out SammySeidler.com, man. He is out and about trying to get this started. And his book, man, And, I mean, what a heck of a story. I mean, this is Nashville history right here that was made in a sad way. Mm-hmm. And but that was I'm glad you made it through it, man. I know you had a lot of struggles with that. So tell us about the career, man. How's it going? I mean, have you recently started back, or is this something you've been?
No, I've never went away, man. I've been out and I've had 3 record deals, and kind of like Tommy. I mean, Tommy's had deals too, and man, it seems like we always get the get something going, then the record label either, shifts personnel. And sometimes when all that happens, you get lost in the shuffle. And, I've been on 2 labels where they've gotten bought out, and then 6, 7, 8 weeks or 2 months down the road, they end up putting for sale signs in the front yard and closing down the Nashville country divisions. And that's what's kind of left my music unheard, so to speak. And, man, it's just been a crazy roller coaster ride, but I've never went away. I've been out on the road, and back in 2012 and 13, I had a tour together with myself and Doug Stone, and run that for a year. And then 2015 to around 18, I run another show called Taking the Country Back with myself, Ken Mellons, and Jeff Carson. And then COVID hit, and we haven't done anything since then. But now we're gearing back up to come back out and putting a new band together and getting ready to just, try to get back out there and bring my music back to the people. We've got a record out here in Texas. I think it's 54, this week on this Texas chart out here. And we got a brand new video with Everything's Gonna Be All Right. The Heartland Channel picked it up, and Country Fix is fixing to pick it up. So we're just gearing back up to come back and start playing some country music again.
Well, I'm reading right here in 2001, you released the album 1989. That's when I was listening. It was produced by Buddy Hite. That's pretty cool.
Yeah, Buddy, Buddy's a good guy, and he's been producing all of my current stuff. And, I think that album turned out to be a good album.
Yeah, that's a good album. It really is. I mean, and you got a great voice too. I mean,
oh, well, thank you, man. I appreciate it.
You did a thing with Audium, didn't you, with Chuck Rhodes too?
I did. That album there was on Audium.
Yeah,
and I think you're over there there too, aren't you, Tommy?
Currently there now. Yeah. Uh-huh.
Oh, well, good.
Yeah.
I'm not. I got a song out there.
In the Can You Top This, right?
Yeah, I got a song out there about dating your cousin, but it ain't going nowhere. I don't understand. It's a good song.
They released that. Where'd they release that down in Arkansas?
Yeah, pretty much. Alabama, L.A. I tell everybody
Alabama.
In one county.
But it's booming down there, man. I ain't kidding you.
Look out now. Look out.
It's booming down there. Sure. But now you did a duet with T. Graham Brown. You got T. Graham Brown on here?
Well, yeah, we were lucky enough. We took records from that era of 1989, and T. Graham Brown came in and sang with me on Darlene, and then I've got Larry Stewart singing with me on Bluest Eyes in Texas, and then we had Marty Rayburn and Shenandoah sing Church on the Cumberland Road with us.
That is awesome. And I love T. Graham Brown. I actually kind of know him a little bit, but he is just the coolest guy ever.
Yeah, and his voice is just like wine, man. It sounds like it just gets better with age, man.
Oh, man, don't you know? But that had to be, doing duets with people like that, people that you look up to, that would have to be.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. That's a humbling experience, man. For me, it's like, man, I listen to those guys whenever I was out and kind of growing up on their music, man, and then have them be able to sing with you on the album, man, just a humbling experience, man.
I've got your record, Sammy, downloaded on my Spotify playlist.
Oh, well, thank you, Tommy.
I do, yeah. Heck yeah.
He said that because he's hoping you'll download his.
Well, as a matter of fact, I know I got a copy of it because we were there at Audium, so I've got a few copies of some of those guys that are there with us.
Yeah.
So.
Absolutely.
Well, so what's the future look like, Sammy? What do you got planned?
Well, we're working on, like I said, we're putting a new band together and coming back out on the road, and I've got a few people that I can't say anything about right now, but that era of the 90s, I've got a few artists that we're talking to that had some hit records back then, and we're thinking about putting another tour together with me and one or two other artists, and hopefully in the next 60 days I'll be able to announce something and hopefully be able to. We're going to bring that out on the road as well. So I'm looking forward to it and kind of excited about it.
Oh, that sounds cool. Yeah, that sounds cool.
I feel like there's a resurgence in 90s country music out here, and people that are just kind of swinging back to that kind of music. And I think people want to hear it, and I think people are hungry to hear that kind of music again. And from what I can tell, a bunch of 90s artists are having resurges and having big shows, and people coming out to the shows, more now than they did whenever they had hits. So, I just think there's a surge for that kind of music again. And thank goodness that's the kind of music and the kind of singer I am. I'm not red dirt country, and I'm just country music, man.
That's the thing, though. I growed up like y'all did, and with Waylon and all that, and Doug Stone, man, I love Doug Stone, man. I mean, he is great, and but this new stuff, and I don't want to knock it, I don't want to knock it, but it's just like the same tune with different words, and I just can't get into it, man. I mean, there's so many pickup trucks and beer, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
And
slinging mud.
Yeah, slinging mud. But it's sad that we're where we're at. I mean, you've got like Sammy here. He's got some great music, and you got Tommy, his music. Well, anyway, and then you got.
Man, this is a rough show this morning.
It is, boy. Yeah.
But I mean, you think about it. I mean, here you got Alan Jackson. He can't even get played on the radio nowadays. I mean, it's just like, where is this going? And then luckily for like us, radio stations like us, it gets it out there, and you start getting a following. Independent radio stations with independent artists, which I love to support. You start building a following, and it's starting to grow. It's starting to grow. I mean, it's unreal. What is the guy that wrote that song? It Must Be the Whiskey. What was that?
Oh, Josh Morningstar.
Yeah, who'd he write that for?
Cody Jinks.
Cody Jinks. Don't even get played on the radio. He's got like 12 gold records right now.
Yeah, Josh has got a gold record for that. Yeah.
So that's proof in the pudding that it can be done.
Absolutely, but I think music of that era back in those days, the songs, they meant something, and they tell a story, man. It's about life, and it's music is powerful, and it's healing to a lot of people. And the music back then was just it was about is the stories, man. It's stories of people's lives,
So now,
Sammy, when you get your deal put together for the future, where can people find it that will get more information on what's going on with Sammy Sadler?
Just watch our website at sammysadler.com. My Facebook, my original Facebook with the blue check, got hacked 8 months ago, and I lost 17,000 followers. And we've had to start a new Facebook right now. It's called Sammy Sadler Official. So go there, and on you can get all my music stuff on all the streaming and downloading sites, but Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, and my website, sammysadler.com.
Yeah, you can't miss that. Got a great website. It's got a lot of information on it, a lot of links to different stuff and all that he's got going on. So maybe we get you down here. I know Tommy, he has a couple of gigs down here at the Granddaddy Mim's Moonshine. You need to come down here and sit down on a bar stool.
Sammy, man, I'd love to, man.
Yeah, you got my number. Just message me or whatever. Yeah, we'll
I
figure
will,
that out
man.
sometime. That'd be good.
He pays $200. I'm just going to throw that out there for you.
Is it 200 and all the moonshine or what?
Yeah,
No, just 200.
200 plus you have to pay for your room.
Oh, okay. Well, I feel like I'm in the music business.
Exactly. Yeah. No. Yeah. Send me a message. We'd love to get you at the distillery.
Yeah, man.
That'd be awesome.
Get you down here.
Love to see you. Love to see you again, Tommy.
Yeah, love to see you too.
So let me ask you something. I mean, this is something I kind of ask, and everybody always asks. Who, when you growing up, how old are you? You're a little younger than I think. What are you, 25, 26?
Today I'm 86.
Okay. Who were some of the musicians you really looked up
I'm 56, Stephen.
Who were some of the musicians that was your go-to when you was growing up?
Well, when I was young, it was Elvis. I was an Elvis freak, man, whenever I was young. And then as I got older, man, and I, started listening to country music, I mean, it was George Jones and Johnny Cash and Marty Robbins. And I mean, there's just so many of them, man. I mean, there's so many great artists, in that era.
That's the thing about it too. And like, if a Don Williams song comes on, just the first part of it, or a Waylon song, you knew who it was.
Yeah, you know exactly who it is.
And now you have to keep listening. And halfway through the song, you have to actually look and say, well, who is this guy? Because they all sound the same to me, But yeah, I'm a huge Milli Vanilli fan. Do you like Milli Vanilli?
He has stripped them this morning, folks.
I'm sorry. I'm all about good music.
Yeah.
But
That's
anyway.
because Steven has to. He can't sing, so he has to track everything
Hey,
himself.
we're fixing to start a tribute band, Millie Vanilli. Me and Packy are Millie Vanilli.
There you go.
We can't figure out which one's gonna be Millie and which gonna be Vanilli, but we.
Oh my goodness.
So anyway, we got our dreadlocks balled already. So
there you go,
Sammy. We want you back on, man. Definitely want you back on. And when
Man,
you get all
thank
this
you
tour,
so much.
You get this tour thing settled up. We want to know. We want to know who, what, when, and where. And then, like I said, I'll keep pressuring Tommy over here. See if I can't bump it up about 250 and get you down here.
Yeah.
And
that'd be good.
You can stay at my house. I mean, if you come down, save you a little money. You have to sleep in the middle, but other than that, it'll be all right.
And Steve would charge you rent to do that.
Yeah, I'm bad to snore too. My wife tells me, but I can't.
Oh my goodness, look out!
SammySadler.com. Y'all go check him out. Anything else we left out, brother?
No, man, just thank you so much. It's been a pleasure to talk to you and Tommy and you guys. And thank you for having me on and sharing my story and a little bit about my music, man. I appreciate it.
Well, we want you back, man. I love supporting independent artists, no doubt about it. And I love your story, and I love your music. I mean, no doubt. Y'all go check out SammySadler.com. Everything's right there. Take you to all the links. And like I said, and hopefully we'll have him in Union County here for you.
Yeah, we'll work on that. Yeah, just send me a message, Sammy, or if you got my, I don't know if we've got
I will.
each other's numbers, or I know we used to. But.
When I was going to send you his number, but he told me not to. Is it okay to go ahead and send you your number to Tommy?
Yeah, send it. Give it to him.
Okay. Are you sure?
Yeah, it'd be fine, man.
You know he's going to be calling you, right?
That'd be all right, man. We hadn't talked in a long time.
Yeah.
All right, folks. Go check out SammySadler.com, man. We appreciate you. We're going to get your music going here. And like I said, thank you so much. We'll get you back on here another day, too, see what's going on.
Thank you, guys. Y'all have a great
Good to
day.
see you, Sammy.
All right, man. Take care.
All right, Grayling Leak Detection and Plumbing. We appreciate them bringing you the show today. And they are good people, save you a lot of money. When it comes to plumbing, that's something you need to do is save money. These guys can get the leak, find the leak, and get out and get gone. And you'll be back to taking a hot shower. How about that? So we'll be right back.
Honey, what happened? You're all wet.
I've been trying to find this dang leak.
Why don't we call
No, I got this.
You always turn these things into a DI. Why did you do that? I'm calling Grayland Leak Detection Service.
Grayland has specialized equipment to pinpoint any leak, inside or underground, and fix it fast at a fraction of the cost of replacing your whole water service. Call Eric now at Grayland at 706-897-9110 or GraylandLeakDetection.com.
Finally, our water bill looks normal again.
Don't miss the Young Harris Water Sports and RVs Boat and RV Show this weekend and spring into deals on all boats and RVs. Check out the latest Grand Design RVs with Grand Design reps on site, along with Godfrey pontoons, Hurricane deck boats, and more. Do not miss out on the sale this weekend. Free food, fun, and prizes. Friday and Saturday at Young Harris Water Sports and RVs Boat and RV Show. 3676 U.S. Highway 76 in Young Harris. Come spring into the season with us. Don't miss it.
Let's go! Blairsville and Murphy KFC fans. Dine in or carry out with KFC's 100% white meat nuggets. Order 5, 8, 12, or 36 piece or get them in a combo. It's finger licking good. Looking for something different? How about the Colonel's rich and creamy mac and cheese bowls? Just $5 a la carte. The nearest KFCs are in Blairsville at 369 Brackett Way, just off 515, and in Murphy at 1321 Andrews Road. Want extra cash? There's a sign-on bonus when you work with us.
Rolling down the road with Jackie Jones Auto.
Tremendous savings right now at hometown dealer Jackie Jones Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram Hayesville. 2016 Chrysler 200, just $17,900. 18 Jeep Compass, just $21,736. 2019 Ram Bighorn Lone Stars, only $31,950. And this 22 Charger RT will go fast at just $44,900. At Jackie Jones Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram Hayesville, we make buying easy, so you drive home happy. Tax DMV, doc fee extra.
Warmer weather is coming, and that means you've got 50 places to go. And you're still in love with the truck that will get you there. So spring forward with accessories from Rose Auto in Blairsville.
Rose Auto.
Bed covers, towing systems, steps. Rose Auto has what you need to do it right. Just up from 515 on the Murphy Highway. Rose is the only way to get your ride to a ball game, a fishing trip, or an overnight camping trip.
Rose Auto.
Type in Rose Auto Accessories on Facebook. We're next to Mike's Seafood.
They say only 2 things in life are certain, but that's not really true, is it? You can always count on your best friend to be there when you get home for a hug. Make this the year he gets a hug back at Lake Chautauqua Animal Hospital. Lake Chautauqua Animal Hospital provides the highest level of veterinary medicine with friendly, compassionate service for pet wellness and owner happiness. Call 706-896-1244 today to schedule your appointment. Lake Chautauqua Animal Hospital, where your pet is treated like family.
Wednesday morning is a good time to get to the bottom of why your water bill is so high. If it is, call Grayland Leak Detection at 706-897-9110. Get the water bill under control when you call Grayland Leak Detection and Plumbing Services.
All righty, we're back with you. I'll go check out SammySadler.com. What a great guy he is out in Texas. And, man, he's got a heck of a story. That book, I'm definitely going to download that book on Audible. Yeah. I want to hear his side of the story on that. That'd have to be traumatizing because he was actually shot.
Yeah, and the guy who was with him, was killed.
Yeah, and they killed him. I mean, they shot him.
And he was with Cashbox Magazine, which Cashbox isn't around anymore, but that was a chart at that time. And, they were down there on Music Row when all that happened. I'd forgot about he recorded in the same studio we were at.
Yeah.
Not only was he shot, but I think there was a time that he was a suspect.
Yes.
Yeah, that's right. I forgot about all that. Yeah.
Yeah, yeah. It was interesting to read that last night. The story that they had on one of the streaming services.
Yeah, it was and it's crazy, because it was actually, it was a hit. I mean, it was a hit.
Yeah.
They took that guy out. And, I don't know, but anyway, he's still out there. Seems like a super, super nice guy.
Yeah.
And
it's been a long time since I've seen him, to talk to him. But
he's got some good music. He really does. Yep. And so cool. Tommy does too. I just pick it on Tommy. I love Tommy. I just pick on him because I can. But
because I'm here.
Because you're here. But anyway, hey, Martha Stewart, 81, feels fantastic being a sex symbol. Have y'all heard this? Martha Stewart.
Nope. Hadn't heard that.
Well, if you're 85, she probably is.
I've been working on my legs, she says. She's been working on her legs.
There you go.
Martha Stewart, a sex symbol. I don't see it, y'all.
Oh, she's hot.
Yeah.
She is kind of hot.
I don't know. Of course, I'm 55 years old. I'll tell you where I'm at in my life. We was at a restaurant the other day, and there was this pretty lady walked right by my table, and I was checking out food on her plate. You know what I'm saying?
You got to admit, she looks pretty good for 81.
Yeah. Well, where'd you get that chicken at? I didn't see that up there on the bar, That's where I'm at. So anyway, what'd you say, Packy?
She looks pretty good for 81.
Yeah, see?
Richie Albright told me, we was on the road one time. We played down in Louisiana. And so there's this place in Arkansas we always stop at when we went to Texas. And it had this 100-foot buffet. So
wow.
We're coming back to Nashville. And Richie's like, man, let's detour the us so we can go by and eat at the place. And he said, used to. He said, we'd drive 200 miles out of the way to chase a girl. He goes, now we'll drive 200 miles out of the way to chase a piece of chicken.
I'm with him. I'm there. Sheesh. Hey, this is something I come across I thought was pretty interesting. Do y'all know, have you ever noticed coins being left on headstones? Have y'all ever paid any attention?
Sure. There's a military tradition to that.
Did not know that, but that actually, the coin left on the headstone lets the deceased family know that somebody stopped by to pay their respects to a soldier.
Oh,
yeah, and the particular coin that's left means something. Like, I think a quarter means that you served with that individual.
Mm-hmm.
Huh.
A nickel means you.
Penny means something else. You know.
Nickel is you and the deceased veteran trained at boot camp together. A penny just means you were there. A dime means that you served together in some capacity. And a quarter is very significant because it means that you were there when they died.
Really?
Yeah.
Wow.
Okay. Yeah.
That's pretty interesting.
Yeah.
Which opens up a whole new can of worms for me because I did not realize why Packy keeps going to the cemeteries with
taking all the nickels off. Hey, get your white flowers there too.
He is so cheap, man.
You see that a lot at Arlington National Cemetery.
Yeah, but I did not realize that. I'm gonna start doing that. I think that's pretty cool. Let people know because there's a lot. You go through this and you see a lot of the the military emblems and stuff on and this that and the other and these folks. But that was pretty cool. So a quarter means that they were there when they passed away.
Let me go back to it here. Yeah, that's right.
So and then if you just paying your respects, then it's a penny. We about forgot Puddin'. I know you're sitting there relaxed, but have you got a mashup for us today?
We do, actually.
Here you go, Puddin'. Here's some Lysol.
What is the deal with all that?
What, Lysol?
I mean, honestly.
Sorry if you can't hear me.
What are you doing? Harry's going through the change. He's actually, and he thinks it's a cold or something. He sprayed all our microphones down.
I think he drank a little too much Bud Light on that trip, don't you think?
I think you're right.
My lips taste like all-purpose Lysol. Yeah.
Are you ready?
I am ready.
I was stalling. See, I was stalling.
What's happening?
Any time now.
I'm still stalling. Puddin'.
What's happening?
As the big freighters go, it was bigger than most.
All right. You want to play it one more time? I'm going to give the number out while you rewind that. 706-379-9770. If you can name them tunes, your name's going in the Bo Peep basket, and you can win $97.70 come Friday. Are you ready?
As the big freighters go, it was bigger than most.
All right, y'all give us a call, 706-379-9770. We want to thank Graylin Leak Detection and Plumbing for bringing you the show today. They're good people, save you a lot of money. And that being said, we'll be right back.
Honey, what happened? You're all wet.
I've been trying to find this dang leak.
Why don't we call
No, I got this.
You always turn these things into a DIY. Why did you do that? I'm calling Graylin Leak Detection Service.
Grayland has specialized equipment to pinpoint any leak, inside or underground, and fix it fast at a fraction of the cost of replacing your whole water service. Call Eric now at Grayland at 706-897-9110 or GraylandLeakDetection.com.
Finally, our water bill looks normal again.
This is Tamala Cooper. A family recently told me that what they love most about our funeral home is that we feel like home and family. I'd like to introduce you to the newest member of our family, Kristen Carvajal.
Come by and meet me. Pick up a calendar and let us answer any questions you might have about funerals, pre-need, or cremations. We are Bannister Cooper Funeral Home, Towns County's local funeral home.
We are located next to McDonald's in Hiawassee, or give us a call, 706-896-2218.
Leon's Floors in Blairsville has been serving the entire North Georgia and Western North Carolina area since 1977. They're experts in all types of flooring and installation for residential and commercial projects. Leon's Floors is a multi-generation family-owned business with a long-standing reputation for knowledge, professionalism, and integrity. Your new floors will look great and provide years of lasting satisfaction. Their huge variety of materials and styles can be seen at their convenient showroom at 568 Murphy Highway in Blairsville, or call 706-745-9433.
Looking for buying or selling real estate in the mountains? The Rick Andrews Real Estate Team is here to help. Our team of experts will guide you through the real estate process in the Northeast Georgia, Western North Carolina mountains from the moment you inquire until our last meeting. We're here to make buying and selling a rewarding experience. Visit callrickandrews.com to see our listings or call the Rick Andrews Real Estate Team at 828-557-9139. 828-557-9139.
Kitchen remodelers. What are those three wonderful words again?
Granite, quartz, and marble.
Exactly. See them all in one Young Harris showroom. Introducing Masterpiece Granite, right here in the Enchanted Valley. Stop by and make your selection from the best names in the industry.
New countertops arrive within a week. Go to MasterpieceGraniteLLC.com to see the samples for yourself.
Or Masterpiece Granite LLC on social media. 441 Plottown Road in Young Harris. 678-677-4974.
Tri-County Racetrack in Brasstown presents the Schaefer's Oil Spring National Series, $7,553 to win.
3, 2, 1, gentlemen, start your engine.
Don't miss this action-packed night of dirt track racing on Friday, May the 5th. It's the Schaefer's Oil Spring National Series plus the regular show at Tri-County Racetrack in Brasstown. For more details, visit tricountyracetrack.net. That's tricountyracetrack.net.
I just heard the screams down at your mailbox, and I know why. Your water bill is 8 times what it was last month. I bet it's a leak. Call Grayland Leak Detection at 706-897-9110. Get the water bill under control when you call Grayland Leak Detection and Plumbing Services.
All righty, we're back with you, Puddin'. Who we got, brother?
We got David Roberts.
Hey, Dave, what's going on?
Not too much. How's it going over that way this morning?
So far, so good. Yeah, we staying in here. Ain't no bill collector showed up or nothing like that, so we're rolling along pretty good.
Yeah, I think you took care of me, so I had to tell my bill collector to leave you alone for a little while.
I appreciate that. I really do. I really do. And if you win this $97, just put it on what I owe you. You ready to name them tunes?
That sounds great. Yes, I believe that I have those tunes.
All right.
All right, the first one is The Wreck of the Edmund Fitzgerald. Second one is I Fought the Law. And third one is Wooly Bully.
Oh,
that is correct.
You even sang the last one. Put your name in the hat twice for that.
Well,
Here you go.
Wooly Bully. Does anybody really know the words to that song? Wooly Bully.
Wooly Bully.
Oh, well, that's it. Man, we appreciate you calling in, brother.
No problem. Glad I got my name in the hat.
There you go. We'll get you come Friday. Listen in, make sure.
I've been in the hat a couple of times, so if you would put it up to the top this time, put a little sticky stuff on it, you know.
Oh, there's a lot of sticky stuff on it because Puddin's running the soundboard. They sticky stuff all over everything. All right, man, you take care.
You too.
I thought that second song when he first played was I Shot the Sheriff. You remember that too?
Oh, yeah, yeah.
That's like the weirdest song, man. It's like, I shot the sheriff, but in my defense, I didn't shoot the deputy.
Yeah, exactly.
But, I don't know.
No, I thought it was Buddy Holly's Maybe a Baby because it kind of has the same riff.
Yeah.
But, yeah.
I fought the law, man. That's been done a lot.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. And the law won.
And the law won.
Yep. Law won.
Yep.
So, anyway, hey, you know why we got Tommy here, man? What you got going on in your neck of the woods?
Oh, yeah. Well, Saturday night we got music bingo at the distillery, at Granddad Mim's Distillery, and we're going to give away a $500 prize at the grand prize at the last round of music bingo.
Right.
And then Jim Smokin' Q is going to be doing a low country boil.
Oh,
so
man.
I tell you what, we're going to give away 4 meal tickets to the low country boil. If anybody's interested in what, I guess, however we need to do that.
Well, I hate to give them all away at one time.
Well, we can do a couple today, a couple tomorrow,
Yeah.
or whatever, and just get their name and let us know the name. So
Okay, y'all heard that. We're fixing to give $500 and how many tickets?
Like four meal tickets.
4 meal tickets, and you said $500?
Well, to the winner of the bingo.
Oh, we can't give that away now?
No, unless you want to pay them.
Oh, we ain't gonna give $500 away.
No, the grand prize at the music bingo, we've upped the ante. It will be $500.
Wow, that's more than you pay the bands to play. That's pretty cool.
I know,
man.
yeah, well, we felt generous. Yeah.
Hey, y'all, if y'all would like to go to that, we have got meal tickets, 2 meal tickets. Let's give them away, 706-379-9770. When is that?
That's Saturday night, yeah.
So that'll be Saturday night. You got a chance to win $500 over there.
Yeah.
Now, how does the music bingo work?
Well, it's kind of like name that tune type thing. That you put you name the tune, you put the dot on the B or the I.
Hey,
the N,
putting
and
the
G, O.
phone's ringing, brother.
Yeah. So, but anyway, we're going to have if it don't rain, we're going to have it outside.
Okay.
So if it rains, we'll move it all inside. But yeah. So it'll be fun. It'll be a big time. Just
You remember though,
bring
back
your
in-
lawn chair and
They had
all
named that tune on TV. You remember that?
Yeah.
And I'll never forget, I was watching one time, and this guy, they hit one note on the piano, and this guy named the tune. How he did that, I never
Oh, I
think
know.
it was rigged.
Yeah.
Yeah. Are you not listening? Puddin', yeah, we're taking calls for the meal tickets. Well, Packy, you really done good on here.
Oh, we just hanging out.
What are we doing here?
See, I need someone to make
Put
me
him on the radio
Need someone
or
to make
her on
me
the
look
radio.
good. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's working. It's definitely working.
Put
There
him
ain't
on
no
the
doubt.
radio. Yeah.
So, anyway, anything else going on?
Well, I'm playing it in Jim Wood and I are playing at the courthouse Friday night, and then tomorrow night we're in LaGrange, Georgia with 38 Special.
Well, that's gonna be
So,
cool.
Yeah. So anyhow,
I love 38 Special.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, they're great.
Yeah, that'd be cool. Who we got, Puddin'?
We have Stephanie Brown this morning.
Good morning, Stephanie.
Hey, Stephanie.
Morning.
You just won 2 tickets. Let's see, $500 or the meal tickets? Which one is this?
The meal tickets. The $500 is the bingo, unless you want to pay Stephanie.
Oh, are you a Tommy Townsend fan? Do you have all his records?
I have heard him before,
Yeah.
like listen to him in concert. Yes, very good.
Oh, there you go. Okay. All right, good deal, Lucy. Where are you calling from?
I'm on the way to work, so I went from Hiawassee to Blairsville. I passed y'all.
So where do you work at?
I work at Mike Saber Promotions. We sell promotional products.
Oh, okay. Well, good deal. Well, you got your 2 tickets. You're fixing to go over there and maybe win $500, hang out with Tommy Townsend. How cool is that?
Oh, yeah.
Oh, that's very cool.
Yeah, it's going to be cool. Wear your cowboy hat.
Okay.
Yeah, we're going to have this thing outside, too, if it don't rain, so bring your lawn chair and all that stuff. So,
all right.
but yeah.
All right, well, thank you for calling.
Thank you.
Okay. Bye.
Bye.
Good deal, Lucille. Look at that. They went quick. We'll give another one tomorrow. Can we hold that one to tomorrow?
Hold the other one until tomorrow.
Yep. And
just let us know who it is.
Yeah. Hey, Pat, what do you got going on tomorrow?
We got Dale Cole, the Clay County School Superintendent, for our guest tomorrow.
Y'all going to be talking about schools, I guess.
We're going to be talking about a whole bunch of reports that were at the most recent school board meeting.
Well, that works.
All the positive stuff that's going on in Clay County schools. So.
Ain't they trying to build a new school or something over there?
They are. They're getting ready to build a new elementary school. So lots of good stuff happening over there.
There you go. So that'll work. What else is going on?
Let's see what else. Today is go into your garden and meditate day. How about that?
I'm gonna tell you right now, if you go in your garden and you can meditate, you ain't Southern. Because if you go in a garden, anybody that I know, if they go in a garden, first thing they start doing is pulling weeds.
Pulling weeds.
Yeah. It's like, what the heck? How do you meditate in the garden? Oh, there's another weed. We got to get that one.
Yeah. I don't know.
Have you got a garden?
Do I have a garden?
Yeah.
I got a couple of tomato plants in pots.
You got tomato plants in pot? Well, that works out pretty good. Yeah.
Tomato plants in pot?
That's what he said.
No, in pots.
Oh, in pots. I got you.
Oh, yeah, right.
Yeah.
I heard Stephen does that naked gardening.
Oh, yeah, I do. The plants
and
just shrivel up when I walk out there, man.
That's why you need to meditate after that experience.
Yeah, they just shrivel up. I don't know what the problem is with that, but I don't know. You know, Packer, he grows all year round. He's got
jeez.
He's got all them. They look kind of like mater plants, but they don't ever put no maters out. I don't understand it. So, but it's really cool. Yeah, it's really cool.
Thanks, man. Appreciate it.
What's wrong? What are you going to do? Shoot. When is this 38 special thing?
Oh, that's tomorrow night down in LaGrange, Georgia at the Sweetland Amphitheater. Yeah, we're doing a show with them. So it'll be fun.
You going to have Jigger with you?
No, I'm using my band from here.
Oh, okay. Who is your band?
Well, is Dave Brown is playing. Tim Hamilton's playing still. Johnny McCoy is playing the drums, and I'm playing guitar and singing.
Oh, there you go.
Yeah, so it'll be fun.
You taking Dave with you?
Yeah, that would take somebody.
Have you ever taken Dave? You sure you want to take Dave with you?
Man, he started playing bass. He is a great bass player.
I know it, but every time we go out with him, somebody ends up in jail. Oh, well.
Dave, if you're listening, don't get us in jail.
And definitely don't let him tell any jokes on stage. Yeah, definitely don't do
exactly.
that.
No, he don't have a microphone.
No, he don't have nothing. So, anyway. I don't know.
Be fun. In the courthouse Friday night, comes through me and Jim Wood. We're going to be doing an acoustic thing at the courthouse.
That's a fundraiser for the courthouse, isn't it?
Yeah, I think it's a fundraiser for something. Yeah, that we're doing. It'll be fun. I've never played the courthouse, so.
Yeah, I think they're looking for a new audio system at the courthouse.
Oh, are they?
So they're
cool.
Raising funds for that.
Oh, I figured at a courthouse they'd be raising funds so you could
get out of jail free.
Yeah, there you go.
Yeah.
Hey, folks, S&S Smoothies and the Tin Roof. What a great place that is to hang out, right, Pat?
Excellent.
Yeah.
S&S Smoothies, vitamins from A to zinc. See what I did there?
All right, man.
Call
that's
Elizabeth.
Smooth.
706-745-8632.
We love them. Y'all go by and check them out. Pat, we'll see you tomorrow. Tommy, thanks for coming in.
Yeah, thanks for having me.
All right.
See you, Pat.